Welcome back to Living Intentionally. I'm Holly. This episode's reflecting on a short minute. How is it possible that a minute feels different at different times in our lives for different occasions? We use the term all the time, just a minute, but that can be a varied length of time. I fondly remember my sister-in-law Amy telling my nephew, "Hey, we're leaving Grandma's house in just a minute." And he quickly responded, "Is that a short minute or a long minute, Mom?" Kids know that time moves, but their concept of time is different from that of adults. And sometimes a minute isn't 60 seconds. If you're baking a cake, you better be pretty precise about your minutes. But if you're leaving Grandma's house, it may be a little longer minute. Time passing quickly or slowly is a real thing. My friend Janelle, a medical doctor, was explaining this phenomenon to me, and I read more on the topic and found it is very interesting. My grandma Frida had many words of wisdom for me, but later in life she'd say, "Enjoy life now, because life moves quickly as you get older." And in our brains, time really does pass more quickly as we age. The basic science behind it is our brains calculate time faster as we age because we don't have as many new experiences. We can anticipate what's coming next. We have routines that we follow. So the days and the years do move more quickly in our brains. But when you're younger, your brain has new experiences. Life is new. We are learning everything every day as we go. So our brain perceives time slower as we're processing all this new information. Children have constant new experiences. So their brain's like a slow motion camera that's recording everything as they go. Adults, we have routines and fewer new experiences. So time is kind of condensed. In addition, when we're bored, time does pass more slowly. And when we're engaged, time passes more quickly. As children, we marvel at everything. Life is new. We're learning every single minute. But as we age, we kind of flip through the pages of life with mundane interest because we know what to expect. I marvel at my granddaughter as she examines something new. A book, a pine cone, or a rock. She is taking life in. If we can look at the world through a child's eyes, maybe we'll have some of those new experiences. The older we get, the more likely it is that we're having fewer and fewer new experiences with each passing year. The more stuff we experience, the less new stuff there is to experience. With fewer and fewer new experiences, our days blend into months and our months into years. But we can make ourselves have new experiences by traveling to new places, eating new food, or trying a new game. And those experiences will make our days longer in a good way. When we're experiencing new things in our brain, those neurons are going to be firing and keeping our brain active. Make your time count. Make those minutes long minutes by living intentionally and seeking new experiences. I worked with a great group of teachers at Central Junior High in Belleville, Illinois. The building we taught at is long gone, but my memories of the building and the staff will be forever in my mind's eye. When I started at Central Junior High, I was very young, but a very energetic teacher. I also lacked experience, but that was to come. Many of the teachers that I worked with at the time were some of my best mentors. They taught before computers and were dedicated educators with a wealth of knowledge to share. The other day, a memory popped into my mind. It was about a history teacher named Katie. She was a master teacher. She was approachable yet firm, knowledgeable, and always learning. On her wall was a clock, one of those old school clocks, an analog clock, not a digital one. And it was large and had large black numbers with a black rim. It was hung above the classroom door, and in cutout letters around the clock, it said, "Time is passing. Are you?" I always liked that visual. The clock is moving. Time is ticking. And what are you doing? Sometimes time goes fast, and other times it does creep by. But regardless, as time passes, we need to make the most of our time here on this earth. Time is passing. What are you doing with your time? While attending a funeral of a 75-year-old, people comment, "I can't believe someone so young has passed." But a small child going to a relative's 50th wedding anniversary party can't imagine being that old. Our perception of time and age is very different, but time does pass for everybody, for all of us. And 24 hours makes up a day, and 8,760 hours make up a year. How will you use your time? Share your time with those you love. Take time to enjoy the little things life has to offer, and make every single minute count, the long minutes and the short ones. That's all for now. I hope you're a little lighter. I hope that you have a smile on your face. And until we meet again, live your life intentionally with peace in your heart and reach for joy.